I did have the agenda in there. Hi, Neil. Whatever it is. I just lost my agenda. Ladies and gentlemen, good evening. This is the time and place for the Planning Commission for the County of Sutter. Can we have a roll call, please?
Commissioner Dela, Commissioner Manuel,
Present.
Commissioner Dosher,
Present.
Commissioner Marlar,
Here.
Commissioner Campbell,
Present.
Commissioner Schmidl.
If we'd invite you to stand, and would you join me in the Pledge of Allegiance to our flag? I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you very much. For public comment this evening, unless my wife would like to discuss anything, there's a process for public comment for agendized items and non-agendized items. We'll get into that if we have to. Approval of minutes. Item number 1 on the agenda would be the approval of minutes on the June 17th, 2026 agenda. Is there any discussion for modification or changes or deletions to that document?
None.
None. I see none. Is there a motion to approve the minutes for June the 17th?
So moved.
Have a motion by Commissioner Manuel. Is there a second?
Second.
Second by Commissioner Campbell. All those in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. Item number 2 is the consent calendar, which is thought to be routine in nature and doesn't require to be pulled off unless there's a member of the commission that would like to pull it off for separate discussion. Starting at my right, is there any members of the commission that would like to pull this item off consent? No. Commissioner Manuel? Commissioner Manuel? None. And
No, sir.
Campbell? Okay. Make a motion that we approve consent calendar item number 2. Is there a second?
I'll second.
All those in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
Aye. Opposed? Motion carries. Item number 3 is a public hearing, the first one this evening, a public hearing to consider project U26-0017, Sutter County. Amendments to the Sutter County Zoning Code and Sutter Point Land Use Development Code incorporating statutory changes regarding special needs housing in the unincorporated county. Countywide applicant, County of Sutter. Project is exempt from CEQA, MT 7858. County staff?
Thank you, Ravina Soraya, Associate Planner. In 2021, the County Board of Supervisors adopted a housing element update for 2021 through 2029, which includes certain implementation programs to achieve compliance with state law for housing. This project is being proposed to specifically carry out Housing Element Implementation Program H4-D, which requires zoning code amendments for special needs housing. So special needs housing is defined as persons with disabilities, seniors, farm workers, persons experiencing homelessness, and incredibly low income households. In summary, implementation program H4D requires amendments to the zoning code, which allow for agricultural employee housing as a permitted use in all zones that allow for ag uses. So in this county, we allow ag uses within all zones. So ag employee housing would also be permitted in all zones per this amendment. The second requirement is to allow low barrier navigation centers by right in mixed use zones and non-residential zones permitting multifamily uses. So this will be a new type that is being new use type that's being added to the zoning code and is defined as a housing first, low barrier, service enriched shelter that provides temporary living facilities while helping people find permanent housing. The third requirement is to allow for the approval of 100% affordable developments that include a percentage of supportive housing units by right in all zones where multifamily and mixed uses are permitted. So supportive housing units are currently allowed by right in all residential zones in the county zoning code. So this amendment will now add this as a permitted use within the general commercial zoning district. The last requirement of this implementation measure is to amend the code so that emergency shelters are only required to provide sufficient parking to accommodate employees working at the facility. So Article 20 of the zoning code is proposed to be amended to remove parking requirements based off of beds in floor area and only count for employees. The Sutter Point specific plan land use and development code is also proposed to be amended with all of these changes as needed. These amendments are consistent with the county's general plan and are intended to expand housing options for residents with special needs while bringing the county's ordinance into compliance with state law and into compliance with our housing element. Staff is supportive of this project, and today we are looking for a recommendation to the Board of Supervisors, and I'm happy to answer any questions. Thank you.
Any questions of county staff, starting with Commissioner Campbell?
No questions, thank you.
I have none. Mr. Vice Chair?
No questions.
Commissioner Manuel?
None.
Commission will open up a public hearing in this matter. Is there anybody in the audience that would like to speak for or against the project? Seeing none, close the public hearing, bring it back for consideration by members of the commission. Commissioner Campbell, any discussion before we move further?
None for me, sir.
I have none. Mr. Vice Chair?
None.
Commissioner Manuel?
No, sir.
I'll make a motion. We approve item number 3, consistent with staff's recommendations. Is there a second?
Second.
Second by Commissioner Manuel. I'm sorry, Commissioner
Campbell,
Campbell.
Manuel.
I've been gone for 3 months.
I did the same thing, so.
Can we have a roll call, please? Commissioner Campbell.
Okay.
It was me.
Is that not right?
Yes, it was me. Commissioner Campbell, not Manuel. For the record.
Okay, for the vote, Commissioner Manuel,
Pardon me?
we're doing a roll call vote.
Oh, yes.
Commissioner Marler,
Yes.
Commissioner Dosher,
Yes.
Commissioner Campbell.
Absolutely. Yes, thank you.
Thank you. Item number 4 is a public hearing to consider project U26-0022 Sutter County, amendment to the Sutter County zoning code incorporating changes regarding the public notification signage access in the unincorporated county. Countywide applicant is Sutter County. Project's exempt from CEQA. County staff.
Good evening, Commissioners. Christina Hassman, Principal Planner for Sutter County. So today's amendment is a twofold amendment regarding public notification signs. The first request as part of this amendment is to simplify the process that an applicant would go through in order to have a public notification sign put on their property. The current process is about 9 steps long, where the applicant has to receive a letter from us telling them to go make a sign, have that sign approved, put the sign on the property, prove to us you put the sign on the property. We are proposing to simplify all that, which does require a zoning code amendment, and that will make it 3 steps. They submit an application. Once we deem it complete, we take a sign, and I have a lovely example right there for you guys. We then ourselves, the road crew goes out and puts the sign on the property, and done. So that is the first part of this amendment. The second part of the amendment is the actual sign itself. Currently, right now, we have a template that we provide, but it is not, they don't always look the same. And so sometimes we get nice, lovely signs that are easy to read and understand, but there are variances or differences among them. For example, one doesn't have a project number on it, and so the new signs will have both the project number and the description. And then occasionally, we also get signs that are a little bit harder to understand, and they don't have a standardized aesthetic. And so we're also hoping to eliminate that confusion. by having this sign right here. So the prototype I have in front of you and is the price that is quoted in the staff report is for that sign right there. After staff received it, we did have concerns about its durability, and so that's a 3mm Coroplast sign. And then Commissioner Campbell, what I have right there for you is an example of a 10mm. And so if we did go up to a 10mm size, it would add approximately $26 to the cost of each sign, which would then, that cost is borne by the applicant, not the county. And so we are recommending approval of this amendment to the zoning code today, and I can answer any questions you may have.
Questions of staff by Commissioner Manuel?
None.
Mr. Vice Chair?
Have none.
I have none. Commissioner Campbell?
No questions. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Commission opens up the public hearing on item number 4 on tonight's agenda. Is there anybody in the audience that would like to speak for or against item number 4? Seeing none, we'll close the public hearing and bring it back to the commission for its consideration. Commissioner Campbell, any discussion prior to moving further?
No discussion. Just compliment. Great job.
Yeah, very good job. Mr. Vice Chair?
None.
Commissioner Manuel?
None.
Chair will entertain a motion on item number 4.
So moved.
We have a motion from Commissioner Manuel. Is there a second?
I'll second.
And can we have a roll call, please?
Commissioner Manuel,
Aye.
Commissioner Marlar,
Yes.
Commissioner Dosher,
Yes.
Commissioner Campbell.
Yes.
Thank you very much.
Thank
Item
you.
number 5 on tonight's agenda is public hearing to consider project U26-0021 Sutter County amendments to the Sutter County Zoning Code and Housing Code to incorporate various text amendments, including revisions to variance procedures. No limit on the number of kitchens within a dwelling unit, allowed use type tables to include forestry services as a permitted use in all zoning districts where agriculture is allowed as a permitted use, and amendments to Chapter 1600 of the Sutter County Municipal Housing Code to clarify affordable housing requirements for residential development projects and the calculations of applicable in lieu fees countywide. Applicant is Sutter County. Projects exempt from CEQA. County staff.
All right, thank you, commissioners again. Christina Hassman, Principal Planner. And so what I have before you today is about just a couple different cleanup items within our zoning code amendments. The first is for variance. This one is twofold. The first is we are adding the word numerical to the purpose statement, which just is to clarify that a variance is a deviation from a numerical standard. And then the second is to clarify a typo that says that the planning commissioner is the one who grants the variance. It's the Board of Supervisors is. And so that's what we are requesting for the variance. The next one is for the definition of a dwelling unit. Currently, our definition specifically states that you're only allowed to have one kitchen. Over the years, staff has received requests to have that amended so that it's not quite so limiting. And so we can clarify that you don't need to have, we can remove that request to then still maintain that a dwelling has, facilities for cooking and sanitation and sleeping without putting a number on how many kitchens you can have. And then the third one is for forestry support. Project U22-0010 approved forestry support as a land use entitlement under agricultural services. And so we are updating all the use tables to simply reflect that previous code amendment that was approved. And then lastly, the housing element currently states that the in lieu fees for affordable development are calculated using the California Home Program. That specific language was put in a resolution by the Board of Supervisors in 2018, and so we are updating the housing code simply to reflect that language and to make everything cohesive across. And so we are recommending that you recommend approval to the board, and that is my presentation.
Thank you very much. Any questions of county staff relative to this matter, starting with Commissioner Manuel?
None.
Mr. Vice Chair?
I have none.
I have none. Commissioner Campbell?
None, sir. Thank you.
Commission opens up the public hearing on item number 5 on the agenda this evening. Is there anybody that would like to speak for or against the project? Seeing none, we'll close the public hearing, bring it back to the commission for any discussion prior to any kind of a motion for or against. Commissioner Manuel, any discussion?
No.
Mr. Vice Chair?
None.
I have none. Commissioner Campbell?
None from me, sir.
Chair will entertain a motion on item number 5 on the agenda.
I'll make a motion to approve project U26-0021 as presented by staff.
That was a motion by the Vice Chair. Is there a second?
I'll second.
Second by Commissioner Campbell. And can we have a roll call vote, please?
Commissioner Manuel,
Aye.
Commissioner Marlar,
Yes.
Commissioner Dosher,
Yes.
Commissioner Campbell.
Yes.
Thank you very much. Next on the agenda is miscellaneous business from Commissioner staff. Does Development Services have anything to share this evening, sir?
Yes, good evening, Commissioners. Again, thank you for your service and your participation, especially in this weather. You know, these conditions are not the most friendly for us to be out and about. So again, thank you for your commitment to the people of this county. We do have a couple things coming before you. The August 19th Planning Commission meeting, we will be having a Holt 130,000 square foot warehouse design review in front of you guys. And we have some other code zoning amendment text coming up in August, the 25th meeting. And then on the currently scheduled for the September 16th meeting is the Lakeside Margaritaville DA amendment. So we have some exciting things coming before you. As we've discussed before, you know, Margaritaville and that sort of thing, kind of an ongoing project. So we're hoping to have a few more exciting projects in front of you in the real near future.
Thank you very much for your comment. Any members of the commission that have any general information for their other commissioners on the board? Commissioner Campbell?
Nothing from me, sir.
I have nothing, Mr. Vice Chair.
Just to let everyone know, I will not be able to be here in September for the September.
Suppose you're going to use the surgery and a broken arm and.
You need somebody to take care of that Jeep. You just call me. I'll
Even I know
babysit.
you can
only
only
gonna
go
miss
3
one.
months with that. Commissioner Manuel?
I know nothing.
Nothing.
Okay. Chair will make a motion for adjournment this evening. Is there a second?
So moved.
We have a motion and a second. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Aye, opposed? And we are adjourned.
Good to see you back, Richard.
Thanks, buddy. I know.
He's kind of stepping down from that. No, this guy's gonna be doing it, and he's gonna be here only to answer questions if we have it.
Okay, but he's not leaving his position.
No, no.
Okay, he's still in charge?
Yep.
Okay, good, good. Thanks, buddy, I appreciate it.
Yeah, you're welcome. Good to see you back.